Okay, thank you. So we start with one of the example from the question paper. For a given class C network, for a given class network, 195.188.65.0. So this is class C network given. Design the equal subnets. Design the equal subnets in such a way that each subnet have at least 50 nodes. Now, in this question, they have not asked about number of subnets that we have to create. So number of subnets are not given here. But the additional information is given that each subnet has at least 50 nodes. Number of nodes in each subnet is equals to 50. They have mentioned it. Yes. So with this information, we have to find how many number of subnets that we have to calculate. The number of subnets in each subnet is given, sorry, number of nodes in each subnet is required are 50. Okay, so this is the at least requirement. So in which subnet has at least 50 nodes. But we know that the number of nodes in each of the subnet are always power of 2. Number of hosts are equals to, or number of hosts, or you can say nodes, are equals to 2 to the n, are always equals to power of 2. That means 2 to the n. Now we have to find this n here. Okay, so how many number of subnets are required? Number of subnets required are 50. So tell me what is 2 raised to 4? 2 raised to 5, 2 raised to 6. Okay, so these values are 2 raised to 4 is 16, 2 raised to 5 is 32, and 2 raised to 6 is 64. So how many nodes that, what will be the value of n? N equals to question mark. So you will not get exactly 50. So 2 raised to 4 is 16, 2 raised to 5 is 32, and 2 raised to 6 is 64. So which value of n you will select so that the need of 50 nodes will get satisfied? What value of n you will select so that the requirement of 50 nodes or 50 hosts will get satisfied for each of the subnet? Can you tell me whether it will be 4, whether it will be 5, or whether it will be 6? So which value we will take for n? Yes, exactly 6, because 64 is the requirement. If you take a 5, then you will get only 32 nodes and it requires a 50. If you take a 6, then it will give you 64 nodes and you will require a 50 out of that. That means this particular value is satisfying the requirement. So n is equals to 6 here. N is equals to 6. That means number of hosts or nodes in each subnet should be equals to 64. Okay, so with this you can calculate the number of bits for so let us write this number of bits for host address equals to 6. Am I right? Number of bits for host address equals to 6. So number of bits in network address equals to 32 minus 6. Where this 32 come from? Because total number of bits are 32. So these 32 bits are the bits for network plus host. Bits for network plus host is equals to 32, and you have to calculate the bits in the network address. So number of bits in network address is equals to 32 minus number of bits in host address. So that's why this will become equals to 32 minus 6 is equals to 26. Okay. Now let us write a default mask for let us write here default mask of class C. So this default mask is important for classful addressing. So what is default mask for class C? So it has 255.255. 255.0. Am I right? The default mask for class C is 255.255.255.0. That means how many number of ones are there? These are 8 ones, these are 8 ones, and these are 8 ones. Am I right? So now you have to find a subnet mask. So in subnet mask, how many number of ones you have got? In network address, you have got 26 number of ones. And in default mask, there are 24 ones. So this will be 255, 8 ones, 255, 8 ones, 255, 8 ones, plus 2 more ones. Am I right? These are 24 ones, plus we will require 2 more ones, 25 plus 26. Then all remaining zeros. So this will become decimal number equivalent to 255.255.255. And this 128 plus 64, 192. Am I right? So this is the subnet mask that we have found. So in every example of subnetting, you have to first find the subnetting mask. So subnetting mask you can find by having the extra number of ones. So here extra number of our ones are 2. So that's why this subnet mask becomes 255.255.192. Okay, now we have to write the starting address and ending address in each subnet. So can you tell me number of subnets here? Number of subnets now. Number of subnets equals to 2 to the power of extra ones. Extra ones means default mask had 24 ones and subnet mask have 26 ones. So how many extra ones are there? That is equals to 2 to the power of 2 equals to 4. Am I right? So number of subnets equals to 2 to the power of 2 equals to 4. Okay. Now we have to find the starting address and end address of each subnet. Start address, end address in each of the subnet. So what is the initial address we had been given? 195.188.65.0. So 195.188.65.0. So this is the first address in first subnet. So this is, let me write subnet 1. And what will be the last address? Total number of hosts are 64. So last address will be 195.188.65.63. Am I right? Total number of hosts are 64. So that's why the first address is 0, last address is 63. So this end address is also called as the broadcast address, if you don't know. The end address in each subnet is also called as the broadcast address. And the start address is also called as the subnet address. So sometimes they may ask, write a subnet address for each of the subnet and a broadcast address for each of the subnet. So subnet address means the starting address and broadcast address means the last address. Okay, so this is the first subnet. Now tell me the second subnet, 195.188.65. The next address of this is a 64. And what will be the last address here? 195.188.65.127. Then third subnet, 195.188.65.128. The next of this plus 63, it will become 195.188.65. Plus 63 will become 191. Am I right? And last subnet 195.188.65.192 and 195.188.65.19. Sorry, what will be it? 255. So this is subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3, and subnet 4. So this is another question that is asked: what is the starting address and ending address of each subnet, or what is the subnet address and broadcast address in each subnet? So this we have written here. One more question is asked here: the number of valid hosts. Number of valid hosts. So number of valid hosts is always equals to total addresses in each subnet minus 2. Okay, now why this minus 2? Okay, let me write the answer first. Total addresses in each subnet are 64, and it is minus 2. So total number of valid hosts is equals to 62. So always in each network or in each subnet, the first address, so this first address is used specifically to identify a subnet, specifically to identify a subnet. So this address is not assigned to any of the end device or any of the host or any of the computer, you can say. And this last address is specifically used for the broadcasting. So these two addresses are reserved in each of the subnet. Which two? The first address, which is used to identify the network or subnet, and last address, which is used for broadcasting, direct broadcasting. So that's why these two addresses are never assigned to any of the machine. Okay, so that's why the total number of valid hosts, that means actually on computer how many addresses you can assign are is equals to 64 minus 2. So this minus 2 means the network address and the broadcast address. So total number of valid hosts are equals to 62. Okay, so like these questions will be asked on the subnetting. I hope the idea is clear to you. Here we had taken an example, reverse example. Here we had given the number of nodes instead of number of subnets. So with the number of nodes, we have found the number of subnets. Other examples, those are discussed in the videos. You have number of subnets given, and you have to find the number of hosts in each of the network. Here it is reverse. Number of hosts are given, and we are finding the number of subnets. So let me take with word to the one of the example that was asked. So here it is, the number of valid subnets, number of actual subnet, network and broadcast address of each subnet. So what is meant by network and broadcast address? Network means starting address, broadcast means the last address. Let us take you to the another example. So here find how many subnets, that is asked. Find how many hosts per subnet, that means devices. Subnet mask, what are the valid subnets? What is the broadcast address for last subnet? And what is the range of valid host in last subnet? So these kinds of the questions will be asked on subnetting. So you should be prepared for answering these kinds of the questions. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me at any time. So refer the previous year question papers of computer network technology, not the second year subject, third year subject, because previously in second year subject, this topic I think was not there, but now they have included. So you should be able to answer these kinds of the questions. Okay, so this is about subnetting in classful.